Welcome back to our program, Between the Lines. I'm Samuel Thomas, your host. You know, as we look at this, Heather, talking about marketing, building strong congregations, Dr. Wrenn has given us some interesting material to work with, to think about.
That's right.
What has been the most impacting thing for you?
Well, I think that we have to think from a marketing perspective too. And we often leave this to our church leaders or our pastors to determine what our impact will be in the community. But did you design this book just for leaders, or is there something a church member, a congregation member can do to help with their marketing endeavors?
Well, it's really, it needs to be something that is embraced by more than just a few people at the top. Because what we're trying to accomplish here is satisfying needs. And if people stay focused on that, why am I involved with, why did I volunteer for this? Because I wanted to make a difference, because I wanted to accomplish something of value to somebody else. Like my wife being involved in the grief recovery, or I'm involved in small group marketing of small groups at the church. Well, why do we do that? Because we believe in it. And so to answer your question, pastors will definitely be interested in this because there are a number of things that it can accomplish for the church. But you want to get not just your church leadership, but everybody who is involved in delivery of the ministry or involved in some way in the attracting of people to their church to buy into the idea of why are we trying to do this? We really want to make a positive difference in the lives of people, and how can we do that better? Well, marketing is all about trying to make sure that you're as effective and efficient as you possibly can, because
Right.
who has a lot of resources to put behind these things? So you really want to be efficient in accomplishing that, and that's what marketing has really been able to do, is refine the effectiveness and efficiency of their programs to accomplish that goal.
Dr. Wrenn, let me ask this question as a follow-up to Heather's, and that is, do I hear you saying then that there is an aspect of marketing that therefore generates good public relations?
Yes, if you think of whatever church, if you're a member of a denominational family, that the larger church has an image. They have a brand name, if you will, that might be well known. But the individual church in a particular location, some of the people there are only going to know that denomination because of what happens with that individual church. They may not have really have formed a strong, defined opinion about the larger denomination, but they know the people and they know that church and they know the good that they've been able to do in that local setting. So that's why you can't leave marketing only to the highest levels of a denominational structure. Every church has to develop the public relations, the promotional way that they're seen by the members of that community with intentionality, to use the word that you used earlier.
You worked with a couple of other impressive gentlemen on this project. Tell us about your co-authors on this project.
I have been very fortunate, and God has blessed in so many ways with regards to this project. But I've been very fortunate that Philip Kotler, who has been referred to as the father of modern marketing, and in a poll of marketers is at the very top of the list of thought leaders in the field of marketing. He's published books, and some of the viewers will be familiar with books in the area of educational marketing, healthcare marketing, marketing the arts, many other areas, as well as he has the most widely used book in MBA programs, Master of Business Administration programs, in the world in the field of marketing. The other author, Norman Shawchuk, is also probably familiar to some of your viewers because he has written extensively in the field of church administration and leadership. And so the three of us had a common interest in really saying what can be done to help organizations, churches or other types of religious organizations, really build strong congregations by being able to attract, serve, and develop their membership through marketing activities.
What are the major differences between church marketing and marketing for another kind of organization?
There's a lot of difference with regards to not only the difference between marketing churches and for-profit, but also within the area of not-for-profit. That's why we saw that we just couldn't take a book in not-for-profit marketing and expect that it would be immediately useful to people in congregational settings. So we've taken the ideas of marketing and said what can be adapted, what needs to begin to be thought of as new to the field of marketing within this setting, and then how could those things be actually implemented.
We have a little bit less than 2 minutes, but in our remaining time, I want to find out from you, if I'm the member of a small church, because most churches, for instance, in the United States, are under 300 members, okay,
Exactly.
so we know that. How do I embrace the idea of wanting to market my church when I don't have much money? And especially with an economic downturn, churches have started reeling in the little services that they provide as well. How do I embrace the idea of wanting to take on something as bold as marketing to my community?
Well, you're exactly right. Not only do these churches have few members, but they've got few resources. And this book was written with those churches in mind. We've provided opportunities for them to be able to access resources at little or no cost. In most cases, these resources are completely free, by providing a resource guide in the back of the book. It's bound into the back on a CD that you could put into your computer and be able to access resources that you had no idea existed, but that could be very helpful to you in accomplishing what you're trying to do. So if you wanted to find out more about, let's say, public relations, if one aspect of what you were doing was public relations, there's resources in there that fit that need.
Thank you, Dr. Wrenn. You know, Heather, I would just want to say that both of us are gratified that you took the time to spend this time with us. And I know that you have been benefited as well. Probably opened up a new thought process for you, but certainly what he shared with us today, Dr. Wrenn, that is, will be of benefit to you. Share with others, let them know just how much it can mean to you. Thank you for being a part of Between the Lines.
This program was brought to you by the Hope Channel Network, thanks to the generous support of viewers like you. In the United States and Canada, call 1-888-4-HOPE-TV. That's 888-446-7388.